As Grand Marshal of Indiana State University, it is my privilege to proclaim the opening of this 2017 Winter Commencement. Will the audience please stand for the national anthem sung by Will Buchanan, sophomore music education from Terre Haute, Indiana.
By the dawn's early light, but so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Members of the class of 2017, Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, administrative staff, alumni, and guests of Indiana State University, greetings to all of you, and a very special welcome to the parents, spouses, partners, relatives, and friends of our graduates. Your encouragement, support, and presence in these students' lives have contributed to this joyous occasion. It is my honor now to present some of the commencement participants on the stage. I ask each to stand. Please withhold your recognition until all have been introduced. The officers of the Indiana State University Board of Trustees are Mr. David Campbell, Chair from Indianapolis, Mr. Jeff Taylor, Finance Committee Chair and Secretary from Carmel, Ms. Kathleen Cabello, Assistant Secretary from Indianapolis. The other board members are Mr. Randall Minus from Culver, Mr. Andrew Case from Columbia City, Mrs. Cynthia Powers from Valparaiso, and Mrs. Kimberly Oliphant-Smith from Indianapolis. I ask you to now acknowledge the dedicated service of these trustees. Others seated on the stage fulfill administrative and academic responsibilities for the university. I ask each to stand for a moment and then be seated. The Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Michael J. Licari. Senior Vice President for Finance and Administration and the University Treasurer, Ms. Diane McKee. Interim Senior Vice President for Enrollment Management, Marketing and Communication, Mr. John Beacon. Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Willie L. Banks, Jr. Vice President for University Engagement, Dr. Nancy Rogers. The Dean of Extended Learning, Dr. Kenneth Broccoli. The Dean of the University College, Dr. Linda Mall. Dean of Library Services, Ms. Robin Crumrin. The Dean of Students, Dr. Andy Morgan. The representative of the faculty in these proceedings is Chairperson of the University Faculty Senate, Dr. Liz Brown. The Registrar of the University is Ms. April Hay. Our interpreter for today's program is Ms. Stephanie Royer. Ladies and gentlemen, please recognize these commencement participants. Throughout the university's distinguished history, its faculty have established a strong and diversified record of scholarship, teaching, and public service. I ask the faculty to stand and receive the acknowledgement of this assembly. I am now honored to introduce my friend, and for the last time as president, Dr. Daniel J. Bradley, the 11th president of Indiana State University.
Thank you, Professor Mullooly. Graduates, families, friends, alumni, members of the Indiana State University Board of Trustees, honored guests, faculty, staff, and administration. It is my honor to welcome all of you to the Winter Commencement exercise. I would like to give a special welcome to the family and friends of our graduates. Please help me in recognizing the support and assistance they have provided to our graduates. Congratulations to everyone who has contributed to our graduates' success. I would like to also express my gratitude to alumnus Michael Scott Jr. for taking the time to deliver our alumni address. Michael, we are very proud of you and all that you have accomplished over the last 7 years, and are honored to have you here today to inspire our graduates. I'm looking forward to hearing from our student speaker, Shayla Bosdick. Congratulations, Shayla, for being selected by your classmates to be here today. Graduates, today is the beginning of a new phase in your lives. Congratulations on what you have achieved, and good luck on tackling the challenges and opportunities that you will face in the future. I continue to be impressed with all that our students accomplish. I am looking forward to seeing you enthusiastically apply the skills and knowledge you have garnered while at Indiana State to advance your careers, serve your communities, and literally help change the world. To the faculty, thank you for the important work you do each day to help our students succeed. The dedication you display by committing your lives to education is commendable. Graduates, as you leave here today, I ask that you stay connected to your university. Join the Alumni Association, return for homecoming and other annual events you've come to enjoy. Look for opportunities to help Indiana State students through mentoring, internships, and employment. But most importantly, nurture and grow the personal relationships that you have formed with fellow students and faculty and staff at ISU. I challenge you to continue learning throughout your lifetime. This world continues to evolve rapidly, and one must be willing to adapt to these changes to continue to succeed. Graduates, today you join more than 150,000 other individuals who have earned degrees from this institution. In recognition of this long history, I would like to recite a portion of an article that appeared more than 100 years ago in the Normal Advance, the precursor of the Sycamore, the university's yearbook. These words are from a 1914 article, and they remain as relevant today as when they were first written. Slowly but surely has the close of another year approached, sending many days of joy as well as trial and tribulation into the inevitable past. Nearer and nearer to the goal of our college career we are carried, and though we have enjoyed these days, we would not, if we could, have them return again. We are anxious to go into the future, to solve new problems, to meet new difficulties, and to show the world our true worth and character. To our graduating seniors, we give our heartiest congratulations and sincerest wishes for their future success. They have proven themselves worthy of our esteem and reverence by mastering their schoolwork. Yet the most important things are not the victories, nor defeats, not the struggles, though not all of these will ever be forgotten, but the elements of character, the result of strong, self-reliant manhood or womanhood that have been formed and which will influence the lives of others. We give them our blessings as they go forward into their different walks of life, where they will maintain the standard of the class and of their alma mater. I would ask that Cherie come up and join me now. Today is all about you, the graduates, and all that you have accomplished over the last few years. But since it's my last commencement ceremony as ISU's president, I will take the liberty of adding a few personal comments. Today is our 19th commencement day at ISU. These ceremonies and the 10 convocations for new freshmen will always stand out as highlights of our tenure. We want to thank all of you and all of our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and supporters who are not here today, who have over the last 9+ years made ISU an incredible place to work, to learn, and to play. Cherie and I have dedicated all of our energy to making it a better place, and we do not regret 1 minute. Your efforts, whether as an at-risk freshman who is now graduating, a President's Scholar who helped us achieve our ranking in community engagement, or a student who simply smiled and said hello as we walked across the campus, a faculty member who went an extra mile to help students persist, a legislator who provided funding based on promises of progress, or a staff member who provided a little extra care to a student in need. You have helped us get to where we are today, an institution that is getting better every day in meeting its mission, living its values, and making progress on its vision. Know that the best is yet to come. Cherie and I thank you from the bottoms of our hearts. Go Sycamores. Thank you. Thank you. I am pleased now to introduce Dr. Michael Licari, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, President Bradley. I am pleased to introduce our student commencement speaker, Shayla Bosdick. Shayla is completing her bachelor's degree in political science and plans to attend graduate school in the fall to earn a PhD in political science. Ms. Bosdick is a President's Scholar and has been involved with Indiana State's chapter of the American Democracy Project since her sophomore year, serving as president and a student assistant for the organization. As a Sycamore, Bosdick was awarded the Outstanding Student Worker Award and was named a finalist for the Richard Landini Outstanding Junior Award. She has also served as vice president of the President's Scholar Association since 2016. A graduate of Effingham High School in Illinois, Bosdick is the daughter of Tammy and Matthew Bosdick. Please welcome Shayla Bosdick.
First and foremost, I want to congratulate my fellow graduates on reaching commencement. It is a moment worth celebration. Friends and family, thank you for helping us in that celebration today and for supporting us as we work toward this achievement. Less than 4 years ago, I stood before hundreds of people in my high school gymnasium, prepared to give my valedictorian speech. Of course, the term speech is used pretty loosely here because what I actually delivered was a parody rap to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme. And although I'd like to say it brought the house down, I've unfortunately retired my rapping career since then. So instead of rapping, I am honored to have the opportunity to speak with you all today. See, college and really life is full of unqualified individuals attempting to perform jobs that are probably better done by others. And in that very nature, I thought I might come up here and impart some wisdom on my fellow graduates. I'm picking on myself a bit, but really, when I was thinking about what I might want to say to a room full of graduates, I was struggling to come up with words that I thought might carry any weight with this diverse audience. It's amazing to me to know that as I give this speech, I'm addressing single mothers and fathers, veterans, people from many different ethnic and religious backgrounds, people who have overcome mental and physical illnesses, and many kinds of non-traditional students. I was worried when writing this speech that I might not find words that were meaningful to an audience filled with people who have worked through some of life's truest struggles while also finishing college. Yet, we're all here today, sitting in the same chairs, walking across the same stage. We're all joining the top 7% of most educated people in the world. We're all colliding at this same dot on the line of eternity. The only thing that might set us apart is that I'm probably the only one who will actually remember what I said in a few years. Since graduation is the great equalizer, then, there has to be a message that connects us beyond our individual fortunes or our hardships. You might expect me, as a commencement speaker, to give you some grand key for success at this time. You know, things like make your bed, show up early, don't try to get advice from a 21-year-old student commencement speaker. You know, things like that. Well, my personal least favorite of those life tips are the pieces that go something like, do what makes you happy, or follow your dreams. I find it simply to be unrealistic. Look at the world in which we live. There are many circumstances around us that might cause us to become disheartened and feel defeated. There are old problems in our world that have come back into light, and there are new problems that we, as the next generation of world leaders, are tasked with solving. These problems, they won't be solved by thousands of people choosing to simply follow their dreams. That's not how we got here today, is it? Our dreams may have been to go to college, but when you look up in the audience and find the people in your support system, you can realize that you are not the product of 1,000 dreams. You are the product of 1,000 sacrifices. Now, a commencement speech just wouldn't be complete without some song lyrics, and it just so happens that at the time of me writing this speech, the wisest person I've ever met and my role model, my great Uncle Fred, texted me a YouTube link to a Bob Dylan song. It goes, "You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble. You might like to dance. You may be a socialite with a long string of pearls. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. But you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you're gonna have to serve somebody." At Indiana State, we have learned that if service is beneath us, then leadership is beyond us. We have been taught the importance of making an impact in our communities through service. ISU has taught us the value of making sacrifices for our neighbors, and we have seen how connected we are at our cores. See, we aren't the only masters of our fate, nor the only writers of our destinies. Yes, we have choices, but those choices will always be influenced by the people and the world around us. We will always be connected to others, and we will always be subscribed to a worldview that is tinted by our own experiences. My hope for us, as we continue on in our lives, is that we realize the sacrifices that must be made for the good of others. I hope that we will always do what is right, even if it doesn't mean following our dreams. In turn, I hope that our dreams will turn into those of integrity, honesty, love, respect, patience, joy, and peace. Because with these dreams, we can become humble servants. And with these dreams, we can have hope for the future. Thank you for allowing me to share this moment with you today, Sycamores. It has truly been an honor, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Bostic. I am now pleased to introduce our alumni speaker, Mr. Michael Scott, Jr. Michael Scott, Jr. graduated cum laude in December of 2010 from Indiana State University with his Bachelor of Science degree in Political Science and Social Science Education. Scott currently serves as an instructional fellow with the Uncommon Schools in Brooklyn, New York, a nonprofit network of public charter schools that aims to close the opportunity gap for students of color from low-income communities in New York, Massachusetts, and New Jersey. Scott, who hails from Gary, Indiana, received his master's degree in school leadership from the Harvard University Graduate School of Education. After graduating from Indiana State University, Scott was an intern with the Indiana legislature for 5 months. He then accepted a position as a social studies teacher at KIPP Truth Academy in Dallas as part of Teach for America. He also taught 7th grade social studies for 2 years at Democracy Prep Schools in New York. In August 2015, he began a 10-month position as a principal intern with Boston Public Schools, followed by 3 months as a Lee Summer Policy Fellow at the U.S. Department of Education. In 2016, he enrolled in the National Principal Academy Fellowship at the Relay Graduate School of Education. Next year, he hopes to be placed as a principal either in Newark, New Jersey, or Brooklyn, New York, as a principal within Uncommon Schools. While at State, Scott served as president of the Student Government Association and started 2 organizations focused on mentorship and leadership development. He was also the recipient of the President's Medal for Leadership, Scholarship, and Service, and the Alan C. Rankin Distinguished Senior Award. Please welcome Mr. Michael Scott, Jr.
First, I want to say thank you to the university for the opportunity to speak before you on such a glorious moment. It is an honor to be here celebrating this momentous occasion with each of you. Next, I must express gratitude to our illustrious outgoing president and his equally amazing wife, Dr. Daniel and Mrs. Cherie Bradley. Dr. Bradley and I began our presidencies together in 2008. I, the SGA president, he, the 11th president of the university. Over the course of my 2 terms, we forged an open-door relationship and often shared meals at Condit House. His steady leadership and knack for details served as a strong model for my own personal leadership development. Driving through campus yesterday, Dr. Bradley, it is clear your tenure has left a physical imprint on the campus. The parking lot I walked across daily for 3 years on the way to the quads is now a residence hall. Normal, Erickson, the new track, the fountain where I took my residents their first night in Burford to celebrate in that time-old tradition. All of the physical changes are on top of the many other milestones and degree programs offered, national recognitions, and students enrolled. There is clearly so much more to Blue as a result of your presidency and first ladyship. And on behalf of alumni across the world, we thank you for your contribution to this great institution and the opportunities your leadership has provided for thousands of Sycamores. When I got the call this summer to serve as alumni commencement speaker, I struggled to cobble together a theme of this address. As an alumnus, it's my duty to impart wisdom or lessons that hopefully allows you to avoid an obstacle or two that I encountered. So what lessons have I learned? Lesson 1, embrace difference. Working across 5 geographic and culturally different states, I've learned that different does not mean deficient. You must understand that our differences do not divide us, but instead, what divides us is our hesitancies in understanding, accepting, and celebrating the diversity that is America. So what can you do? Expose yourself to new experiences. Meet new people by listening to folks who you would normally shun or not gravitate to. What you'll learn is you have far more in common than you have in contrast. Embrace difference. Lesson 2, seize the moment and live life to the fullest. You got one life to live and only one chance to live it. 2 weeks after I crossed this stage, my father's years among the living were cut short at the age of 53. From that pivotal moment, I committed to not live for tomorrow, but to ensure that today was the best and most fulfilled it could be. You see, when you live your life to the fullest, doing what you love and what makes you happy, you thrive, and you spread those positive ripples to the rest of society. Lesson 3, fall forward. Mistakes are unavoidable. It is what you do after that alters the outcome of your next attempt. Embrace error because you will fall, but you'll get back up. When you rise, honor the reflection. Ask yourself, what did I do wrong? What can I learn from this? John Locke once said, education begins a person, but reading, good company, and reflection must finish him. It is only in the reflection that the move forward happens. Fall forward. Lesson 4, give by using your privilege for others. Today, you join an elite and highly privileged group, attaining something only 33% of Americans currently possess. You are entering a global economy, not just a Hoosier one or American one, but one where if you're willing to embrace difference, seize every moment and fall forward, you can indeed spread your wings and fly. But 2/3 of Americans don't have that option. For African Americans, nearly 80% do not. For Hispanic Americans, more than 80% do not have the same opportunity you now have. So I want to talk about how we use our privilege for others. The idea of service is not lost on anyone in this institution. Indiana State prides itself on its servant and civic leadership, consistently top-ranked in higher education for embracing the idea of service. Within this room, you have completed thousands of hours of volunteer work, and your service has made this institution and society a better place. Shirley Chisholm said, "Service is the rent you pay for the privilege of living on this earth." As you move into this next stage of your lives, don't stop paying rent. Continue to volunteer at local food banks, homeless shelters, and schools. Continue toy drives for foster children, blood drives for the afflicted. Never stop paying your rent here on this earth. You see, the moment you walk across this stage and into the world, you've upgraded. From the quads to one-bedroom apartments, from the towers to townhomes, with more power comes more responsibility. Thus, you must upgrade your service, as volunteering is no longer enough. You see, your degree not only makes you more likely to be employed, increases your life expectancy, and you're more likely to be attentive and engaged in the national discourse. Though in its current state, I'm not sure if you want to listen. But see, your degree also makes you more likely to vote, more likely to have a seat at the table and understand the channels for change, and would allow you to earn over $1 million in additional income over the course of your life. To all 800 graduates in this room, you've upgraded. As some would say Dr. King was a drum major for justice, you must now be a drum major for the voiceless. Be an advocate for those who often go unheard, to represent those who don't have access to the table of power, and donate to causes of profound impact. Use your privilege for others. When I left ISU, I was blessed with choices. I had offers to teach in Valparaiso and Washington Township, in middle-income suburban communities where the odds are forever in students' favor. But I chose to use my talents in service of communities where the odds were unfortunately not in my students' favor, where unemployment was high, median income low, and educational achievement abysmal. My works in parts of Dallas and New York City was guided by the North Star, that every student deserves an opportunity and right to determine the destiny of her or his life. But my efforts didn't stop in the classroom. I advocated before the Texas State Legislature for high academic expectations coupled with assessments that did not diminish a student's joy for learning. I lobbied in Albany for the expansion of education access so more students have an opportunity to realize their greatest potential. Throughout the 7 years since I left this place, I've used my voice and the education I received here for advocacy and my vote for policies and candidates that align to my passion for educational equity. I implore you to assess and make sure your service aligns to your vote, your advocacy, and your contributions. You see, it's counterproductive to volunteer in a child care center, yet support a candidate opposed to universal preschool. If you found yourself sending money and supplies to the Red Cross for hurricane relief, yet refuse to engage in a conversation about climate change, you are walking down an upward escalator. And if you leave this building, absent the urgency to provide college access for all, not only is it contradictory, but worse, selfish. Use your privilege and your aligned voice to provide access and opportunity for others. I believe college should be a choice for all. That is what I have used my privilege for. For KG, a student I taught in 2011, my first year at Kip Truth in Dallas. KG was a member of an all-boys mentoring program I started with hopes of exposing young gentlemen to people and experience they would not find in their neighborhood. As a member of this group, KG had a seat at the table and access to one of our special guests that day, a president of a local university. That president had influence and power at a preparatory high school in Dallas. KG's access that day got him a full ride to that top high school in the city. This past May, I received this note. Hey, Mr. Scott, it's KG from KIP. You taught me 7th grade history. I wanted to let you know that I'll be graduating Saturday from Jesuit College Preparatory and attending Texas Tech University in the fall. I wanted to tell you this because you were an inspiration to me, and I feel I wouldn't have done the things I did without you. From the lead program to the service work, I just wanted to say thank you. KG's life will be forever changed because of one's charitable privilege. The ripple effect which will be felt for generations. This is why I call on you to be a voice for others, so that college Access, opportunity, and equality can be attainable to all, not just the few of us. But we know, with regard to college access, that rising costs and stagnant wages make it harder for everyday Americans to make that choice. We were the lucky ones. College attendance and completion should not be based on luck. One of the major barriers is affordability. Thus, it is with great honor, pleasure, and respect that I continue using my privilege to provide access and opportunity through education. If education is the great equalizer, then more must be done to broaden the ranks of the elite group you've joined. Because of the urgency of this call to use our privilege for others, there is a scholarship in honor of my father, available to any rising junior or senior next fall who hails from the great city of Indiana and has chosen to major in education or recreation and sports management. In addition, we know college access is even tougher for men of color. Thus, for 2 males of color who are rising sophomores, juniors, or seniors with a demonstrated commitment to service and a willingness to use your privilege in service of communities that are often overlooked, forgotten, and underserved. The Michael Scott Jr. Civic Leadership Scholarship is available to you next fall. Use your privilege for others. Now, the teacher and principal in me says, before I exit the stage, I must stamp this understanding. So, when I say go, I'm going to ask that you turn to your neighbor and listen to the answer to this question. How will you use your privilege for others? And we'll come back under the sound of my voice and the raise of my hand. How will you use your privilege for others? Go. And we'll bring it back. Thank you for your indulgence and your commitment in that moment to using your privilege for others. As you launch on a new, exciting journey in your life, I leave you with the idea of Ubuntu. I am, and you are, because we are. It has been a privilege and an honor to stand before you this afternoon. I wish each of you immeasurable success, because your success will impact the lives of generations. That success is partly born of these 4 lessons. 1, embrace difference. Seize the moment, fall forward, and use your privilege for others. May God bless all of you, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Michael. Indiana State University honors individuals whose contributions to society are worthy of our recognition and praise. Today, we acknowledge 2 individuals, and in so honoring them, we affirm the traditions and values of our university. The recipients will be presented by Trustee David C. Campbell.
Mr. President, it is a pleasure and honor to present the Honorable Luke Kinley as a candidate for an honorary degree. Indiana State Senator Luke Kinley has been instrumental to higher education in the state of Indiana with his leadership of the Senate Appropriations Committee and his authoring budget bills that support universities across the state, as well as key statewide initiatives such as the 21st Century Scholars Program. Senator Kinley's support for high priority capital projects, such as the College of Health and Human Services and the HULMAN Center, are 2 of several projects that are transforming the physical campus of Indiana State University. His support for funding the Indiana Principal Leadership Institute, housed on this campus, enables public school principals across the state to engage in leadership development programs. His support for Indiana State student success initiatives has led to increased improvement in student retention and graduation rates. Senator Kinley was first elected to the state Senate in 1992 and has directly influenced major public policy issues relating to transportation and infrastructure, economic development, and K-12 education issues. Prior to the Senate, Senator Kinley served as a Noblesville City Court judge for 15 years. Complementing his public service, Senator Kinley has worked as a lawyer, then led a family business, growing it from 20 to over 200 employees. He served as an officer in the United States Army during the Vietnam War era. He is a graduate of Noblesville High School, earned a bachelor's degree from University of Miami of Ohio, and a Juris Doctorate degree from Harvard Law School. Senator Kinley and his wife Sally have 3 children and 6 grandchildren. Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present the Honorable Luke Kinley for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell. Senator Kinley, your many accomplishments are called to the attention of our graduates and the residents of the state of Indiana and our nation. By the authority vested in me by the Indiana State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining, and present to you a diploma and an academic hood appropriate to that degree. On behalf of Indiana State University, I extend to you congratulations on your many accomplishments. That's why they don't let me hood very many people. Our next honorary degree recipient is Mr. William Wolf.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Mr. William Wolf for the degree Master of Fine Arts, honoris causa. Bill Wolf is an Indiana sculptor and painter whose studio is located in the small town of West Terre Haute. Electing to reside in this small town setting gives Wolf the opportunity to expand his creative ability while limiting distractions. He is an accomplished artist in the mediums of both 2- and 3-dimensional art, with works located throughout the United States. From 1973 to 76, he studied art at Indiana State University, and from there was the co-developer, owner of an advertising and marketing firm named Ideas Incorporated, before turning art into a full-time profession. Locally, he is known for his 17-foot-tall statue of basketball legend Larry Bird and the V-12 Sailor statue on Indiana State's campus. The murals in the Vigo County Courthouse depicting 53 local people influential in politics, military, education, arts, entertainment, and sports. The sculpture of the late Terre Haute poet Max Ehrman, and the recently completed presidential portrait of Dan and Cherie Bradley. He also restored the Gilbert Wilson murals located in University Hall. His marketing background has also led Wolf to serve as producer of Indiana State men's basketball shows, during the eras of Coach Tateslock and Coach Sherman Dillard. Many people do not know he was also the artist who won the contest to create Indiana State's mascot, and Wolf is the one who dubbed it Sycamore Sam. The majority of Wolf's work now focuses on life-size monuments, working in collaboration with Sinceris Foundry of Indianapolis. Wolf has become a successful sculptor, documented by numerous television appearances and newspaper articles. His works can be found throughout Indiana and as far east as Webster, Massachusetts. Wolf draws personal inspiration from his wife and 2 sons and is always looking to expand and develop new works of art.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell. Mr. Wolf, your many accomplishments are called to the attention of our graduates and the residents of the state of Indiana and our nation. By the authority vested in me by the Indiana State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree Master of Fine Arts honoris causa with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining, and present to you a diploma and an academic hood appropriate to that degree. On behalf of Indiana State University, I extend to you congratulations on your many accomplishments. The candidates for graduate degrees will now be presented by Dr. Lynn Maurer, Dean, College of Graduate and Professional Studies.
The candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. Mr. President, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements and are presented to you by the graduate faculty with the recommendation that the degree Doctor of Philosophy be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Maurer. On the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy and vest you with the appropriate hood and award your diploma. I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. Graduate degree candidates will be greeted by Trustee Campbell. Will the candidates please come to the stage?
Can you move up a little bit so that I can see the actual hood and shit? That helps, thank you. Yeah.
Mark L. Alexander, hooded by Dr. Cindy Crowder. Congratulations, Dr. Alexander. Perry J. Moeller, hooded by Dr. Cindy Crowder. Congratulations, Dr. Moeller. Bruce H. Bader, hooded by Dr. Alistair McLeod. Congratulations, Dr. Bader. Michael L. Ramage, hooded by Dr. Mehran Shahosseini.
Congratulations, Dr. Ramage. Randolph B. Robertson, hooded by Dr. Marin Shahosseini. Congratulations, Dr. Robertson. John A. Salvadurai, hooded by Dr. Marin Shahosseini. Congratulations, Dr. Salvadurai. Jesse Cam, hooded by Dr. Marion Schaefer. Congratulations, Dr. Cam. Abdulaziz I. Al-Radadi, hooded by Dr. Noble Corey. Congratulations, Dr. Al-Radadi. Jessica Edler, hooded by Dr. Lindsay Eberman. Congratulations, Dr. Edler. Eric Sinclair, hooded by Dr. Kevin Bollinger. Congratulations, Dr. Sinclair. Abdi H. Noor, hooded by Dr. Susan Powers. Congratulations, Dr. Noor. Francida McMichael, hooded by Dr. Larry Tinnerman. She didn't have a card. Congratulations, Dr. McMichael. Adele Marlene Waite, hooded by Dr. Marilyn Leinenbach. Congratulations, Dr. Waite. Jake Pruitt, hooded by Dr. Diana Hughes. Congratulations, Dr. Pruitt. Catherine J. Kyler, hooded by Dr. Brad Balch. Congratulations, Dr. Kyler. Jill Kramer, hooded by Dr. Ryan Donlin. Congratulations, Dr. Kramer. Latanya M. Turner, hooded by Dr. Ryan Donlin. Congratulations, Dr. Turner. Sarah L. Wareham, hooded by Dr. Steve Grunert. Congratulations, Dr. Wareham. Carrie L. Monroe, hooded by Dr. Candace Hinton. Congratulations, Dr. Monroe. Scott Barrett, hooded by Dr. Candace Hinton. Congratulations, Dr. Barrett. Jungju Moon, hooded by Dr. Joshua Powers. Congratulations, Dr. Moon.
Christina B. Larson, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Larson. Sarah J. Pease, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Pease. Crystal M. Street, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Street. Justin Heth, hooded by Dr. Denise Collins. Congratulations, Dr. Heth.
Will the candidates for the Educational Specialist degree, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Administration, or Master of Music, please stand? Mr. President, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for their degrees and are presented to you by the graduate faculty with the recommendation that these degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Maurer. On the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree: Educational Specialist degree, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Administration, or Master of Music, and I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. Will the candidates please come forward?
Jonathan A. Osowski. Opinder Kaur. Rika Nanjo. Lori E. Wojak. John D. Acton. Larry R. Thompson. Deandra Kirkwood. Christopher J. Conley. Erica Free. Jeremy Dix. Jackie Chastain. Philip Waddles. Naif Mohammed Abujalia. Abraham Almugatawi. Lavanya Maganti. Ravi Chandra Viramacheni. Naresh Kondaparthi. Divya Reddy Muzirigari. Levi C. Haltom. Cara J. Bond. Sherry Graham. Amanda W. Peebles. Bhagyarshri Dome. Bhavana Yaraguntla. Kelly D. Anthony. Katie E. Tabling. Kindra L. Shepard. Hala Ben Sahir. Huyam Luhader. Anthony E. Laporte. Abdullah bin Huashel Sr. Hussein Al-Sheri Jr. Andrew Frank. Eric L. Lutz. Christina C. Dunn. Maria A. Orlowski. Hima S. Shah. Undini P. Kodali. Monica Mariga. Crystal K. Levine. Nick Bockhorst. Melissa Lynn Pittman. Bo Shen Yue. Kara M. McKinney. Carly E. Schwalowski. Khalid Al-Khaldi. Mohammed Al-Khaldi. J. David Wisman. Samantha Goodman. Megan E. Stapleton. Allison G. Wagner. Aubrey J. Cook. Elizabeth M. Russell. Macy M. Toon. Paige A. Sheff. Rachel A. Keys. Sarah DeWeese. Jacob Payne. Marion A. Price. Cynthia R. Stong. Kendall A. Kribalar, Giniat Uso, Agnes A. Opoku, Kendra D. King, Sarah E. Putman, Hope B. Din, Doris C. Okoli, Malika T. Abdulwab, Adrian McCarthy, Stephanie Pittman, Howard A. Mattingly, Jing Kai, Yupu Sun, Ahmad D. Smith, Megan L. Davidson, Whitney M. Weidenbenner, Alexandra R. Helmick, Douglas P. Moore, Hillary Hacker, Shelby L. Utterback, Carly R. Hancock, Shelby L. Bennett, Tyler D. Walker, Sai Rachavetti, Ramya Madamanchi, Pranchu Tota, Srinath Koneru, Sabarish Reddy Ganda, Venkata Pupala, Ashrin Mathur, Sneha Anaparti, Kirk Moore, Pratik K. Kulkami, Danping Wang, Jacoby L. Sherrill, Jalen E. Hines, Eunice L. Mohier, Ryan J. McGuire, Thomas Gascoigne Jr., Jacob Q. Kurtz, Haley M. Ravelette, Carter P. Devine, Shelby A. Bradbury, Rebecca R. Taylor, Arit Icoberna, Jody L. Williams, Aaron E. Morgan, Alexander T. Chihara.
Congratulations, you may be seated. I will now acknowledge the student awards. The Heinz Memorial Medal recognizes the senior or seniors who have achieved the highest cumulative grade point average on at least 120 semester hours with grades earned in all courses taken at Indiana State University. Linnaeus and Heinz served as the fourth president of the university. The recipient of the Heinz Memorial Medal, Ms. Sydney Dickerson, is unfortunately unable to be with us here today. Her award will be presented to her at a later date. Please join me in recognizing this outstanding senior. The Daniel J. Bradley Medal for Leadership, Scholarship, and Service is presented to the outstanding senior who has advanced the university's mission through their leadership, scholarship, and service. This award was presented earlier, and I ask the recipient of the Daniel J. Bradley Memorial Medal for Leadership, Scholarship, and Service to please stand. This year's medal is awarded to Ms. Morgan Jacobs. We now turn to awarding the undergraduate degrees. Honor graduates will be indicated as their names are read. Names of the individual degree candidates will be read by Dr. Denise Collins, Ms. Susan Gill, Mr. Steve Harden, and Ms. Marcia Miller. Out of respect for each graduate, I ask the students and members of the audience to please remain quiet while the names are read so that all in attendance may hear. Please withhold your recognition until the entire college has been introduced. The candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences will be presented by Dean Christopher Olson.
Thank you. Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Will the candidates please rise? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete all requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Music Education. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Olson. I invite the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustee Andrew Case.
Ryan M. Zethner, Asia Barton, Shayla Faith Bozdek, magna cum laude, Nicholas Gerard Diamond, Robert Lee Houghton, Cody Allen Brock, Logan Michael Hambrock, magna cum laude, Tyler Nelson Freeman, Hannah Elizabeth Hendricks, Angel Dawn Gill, magna cum laude, Michael Elliott III, Dylan Jordan Nesty, Jake Douglas Rush, summa cum laude, Asma Naif Asurbeyi, Drew Kennedy Schmidt, Jacob Charles Weston, summa cum laude, Justin William Cochran, cum laude, Lori C. Tisaw, Chenwe Febe Ibe Honihamdo, Jessica Michelle Woolery, cum laude, Megan C. Franklin, summa cum laude, Jonathan Anthony Garcia, magna cum laude, Audrey Anna Powell, Sarah Marie Kippert, Austin James Dekoff, Rachel N. Campbell, Kinsey L. Elwell, Jason Michael Hughes, Tremel J. Abbott, Morgan J. Eckert, Catherine L. Nudica, Becca Renee Winkler, Kelsey Nicole Kirby, Catherine Rosemary Keys, Letha Maria Dawson, Stephen Shaw, cum laude, Cassandra Rejoice Tamoya Roper, Megan Renee Jenkins, summa cum laude, Rebecca M. Thompson, summa cum laude, Allison Taylor May Dilling, Leslie Ann Camero, Madison N. Meyer, cum laude, Tisha Campbell, Brandon Lawson McFadden, magna cum laude, Meredith Lynn Wetterston, Alexander Marlon Penley, Nancy Ann Bernal, Morgan N. Gallus, magna cum laude, Rebecca Michelle Barton, cum laude, Caitlin Elaine Francic, Madison Elise Brower, Sarah Ann Weghorst. Stephen Francisco Woods. Dana Jean Hobbs, magna cum laude. Connor Lewis Christman, summa cum laude. Olivia Marie Valancourt. Sydney E. Bruner. Katie L. Elshoff, magna cum laude. Andrew Mark Noose. Logan Daniel Zielinski. Kayla Rachel Forbes. Emily Renee DeWeese. Alexandra Lauren Hendricks. Lindsay Joe Retker. Marissa A. Clifford, cum laude. Madeline Claire Chabondi. Ashley Renee Sebastian, cum laude. Taylor Ann During. Jennifer Nicole Gott. Alexandria Taylor Inman. Brett A. Ramsey. Nicole Diane Higgins. Brooke Juanita Bergstedt. Teresa Lois Ortega. Sarah Travis Wellman. Ryan McCullough Lawson. Keith Allen Porter. William John Mellock. Jaber Saad Al-Ahas. Daniel R. Love, cum laude. Dimitri Montel Taylor. Kaylee Lane Axtell. Haley Renee Shepard. Jeffrey Thomas Penzine. Kylie Renee McKay. Samuel C. Ryderleck. Olivia Alfaro. Jasmine N. Griffin. Pajan Keloria Conrad. Nyrell T. Ford. Brendan L. Lockett. Laura Nicole Robertson. Ethan J. Altop. Mackenzie Colleen McCarg. Christina Robin Resnover. Abdurrahman Hilal Al-Sadoun. Mana Hadban Fala Saif Al-Shamsi. Ali Naji Almari. Mesford Muhammad Almari. Suhail Humaid Almari. Bridget Kiara Alexander. Shannon L. Johnson. Rayanne Nicole Chichero. Brianne Lachey Denny. Erica Cindyway Garns. Aaliyah Nicole Jackson. Caitlin D. Watkins Richmond. Ricky Clifton Kari Wilson.
The candidates from the Scott College of Business will be presented by Dean Brian Smith.
Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the Scott College of Business. Will the candidates please rise? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Smith. I invite the candidates from the Scott College of Business to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by trustees Kathleen Cabello and Cynthia Powers.
Dustin Joseph Shipley, summa cum laude. Brian George Buss, Jr. Stephen Robert Sharp. Shanae Elise Moore. Rebecca E. Cummings. Samantha Miller. Fam Abdullah Aldamani. Thamar Abdulatif Al-Saldoon. Sultan Mohammed Al-Mari. Saud bin Sadan. Thamar Al-Kasham. Abdulaziz Mohammed Al-Zarani. Zachary Charles Peralewski, cum laude. Hiba Al-Jishi. Sue Ann Armstrong, magna cum laude. Ashton M. Mears. Seth James Barrett, cum laude. Bram Lewis Blackwell, summa cum laude. Bo Alexandra Turner, summa cum laude. Paige Marie Yando. Brandon Michael Kolea. Jack Yang. Yi Ching Fan. Justin Tolliver. Bethany Broderson. William Charles Hoffman. Ryan Edward Drizwicki. Joseph Andrew Harpold. Morgan S. Jacobs, cum laude. Anna Rushniak, cum laude. Dontrell Javante Kelly. Lacey Hughes. Labrianna Q. Wooden. Bryant Lamont Wells, Jr. Jordan Blake Stewart. Lubasi Kekelwa. Danielle Sherelle Rogers. Matthew Kyle Lawson. Madison L. Beckman, summa cum laude. Melissa E. Greiman, cum laude. Kevin Christopher Alvarez. Nida Faisal Al-Turki, magna cum laude. J. Alonzo Newell. Nada Hamed Al-Khatani. Justin L. Bumgardner. Maggie Hosfield. Tanzia Chowdhury. Kennedy Gray Miller. James Dylan Pizzola. Parth Kumar B. Patel.
The candidates from the Bayh College of Education will be presented by Dean Janet Buckenmeyer.
Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the Bayh College of Education. Will the candidates please rise? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Buckenmeyer. I invite the candidates from the Bayh College of Education to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustee Kimberly Oliphant Smith.
Shelby Elizabeth Foley. Angela Marie Sober. Caitlin S. Eisenberg. Nicholas Royal Tharp. Christina Marie Emsweiler. Sarah Teresa Coleman. Jennifer Rose Sedam. Leslie Ann Schubert, magna cum laude. Allison J. Tucker. Caitlin J. Hernandez. Megan Lynette Dawson, magna cum laude. Emily P. Bell, cum laude. Megan E. Moore, magna cum laude.
The candidates from the College of Health and Human Services will be presented by Dean Caroline Mallory.
Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Health and Human Services. Will the candidates please rise? Woo! Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete the requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Social Work. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Mallory. I invite the candidates from the College of Health and Human Services to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustee Randall Minus.
Desmond Jamal Husky. Vanilla Joy Fry. Dakota Vanell Cerny. Ethany Kwane Dunn. Michaela Pote. Emily Mather. Kayla Marie Boyd. Chelsea Elizabeth Brindle. Jaden Brentlinger. Shantia Sharella. Sharon Knipe, cum laude. Kristen Rachel Vineyard. Christina Tran. Amy Lynn Cunningham. Kyle Stephen Stewart. Blaine Lewis Van Cleve. Arika Jolynn Sumter. Autumn Sowers, summa cum laude. Bethany Bree Bledsoe. Jordan Goldenberg. Tommy Chi Nguyen. Nicholas Joseph Hogan, cum laude. Scott David Helmick. Gladys Brown, cum laude. Esther Lillian Adams. Melissa Trini Alvarado de Leon. Travis Paul Stonebreaker. Lindsay Dawn Dulworth. Ashley Brooke Laffin. Douglas A. Hutchison. Rochelle Weymouth. Jamal Squeary Armush. Kylie K. Smotherman. Eric Robert McGovern, cum laude. Natalie Jean Rothcup, cum laude. Andrew Mitchell Utterback. Tyler Stephen Harvey. Aaliyah Niebuhr. Jamie L. Cooper, cum laude. Catherine Farid. Christina Joanne Wiley, cum laude. Macy Ann Reed. Toriana Jamaica Burns. Tara Lynn Lau, cum laude. Caitlin J. Little. Lillian Erasima Babcock. Taylor Christine Davis, cum laude. Allie Marie Nichols. Jordan Isaac Krasenstein. Anthony Taylor Henson. Deidre Michelle Lineweber. David Wayne Essex, summa cum laude. Natisha Vinay Lewis. Damani Edmonds. Marquita Pernice Hall. Tessa Marie Stewart, cum laude. Catherine Marie Lingenfelter. Tyrell Rashad Dowdell. Chelsea Marie Hughes. Stephanie Beth Borman. Brianna Marie Lewis, cum laude. Ashley Jo Sambiel. Rebecca Laurel Wheeler, cum laude. Paige Lauren Calvert. Caitlin Leek, magna cum laude. Christina Danielle Lowry. Sarah Copeland, summa cum laude. Erin Marie Sartoris. Julie Ann de Monterey, cum laude. Christina Ann Sitko. Tiffany Marie Hitchcock, cum laude. Ashley Lynn Jameson. Christopher Matthew Knight. Castile Tristan Bears. Jacqueline Antoinette Goins, cum laude. Loretta Jean Stewart. Christina Obiageri Okezi, magna cum laude. Saba Gebramariam. Angelica Dawn Gogol. Hannah Lee Brenner. Caitlin Elizabeth Curl. Trey Jacob Bradley. Kaylee Worth Waltermeyer. Chelsea Ann John. Mackenzie Nicole Shantz. Carly Elizabeth Rule. Taylor Renee Elmer. Kendall M. Sherman. Lauren L. Herman, magna cum laude. Susanna Colapo.
The candidates from the College of Technology will be presented by Dean Kara Harris.
Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Technology. Will the candidates please rise? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete the requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Applied Science or Bachelor of Science. The recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates.
Thank you, Dean Harris. I invite the candidates from the College of Technology to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustee Jeff Taylor.
Joshua Patrick Marker. Justin Michael Norris. Stephen Austin Falls. Marcus L. Gibson, cum laude. Jennifer L. Toomer. Esther Johnson. Thomas Jonathan Cerniak. William T. Swift. Alexander Leland Plank, magna cum laude. Yusuf Abdullah Al-Yusuf. Michael Colin Malone. Rafi Giragosian. Edile Urkel. Faisal Fahad Al-Ajami. Abdullah Saeed Al-Hajri. Jabor Mohammed Al-Mesalam. Ayash Mohammed Al-Moteri. Dylan Kane Cruz. Badr Al-Nujadi. Nathaniel Paul Budrow. Araceli Sahari Juarez. George Charles Doran III. Ramsey J. Hayes. Zachary Paul McLennan. Daniel James Vermillion. Brittany L. Danko, summa cum laude. Kelsey Renee Adkins. Cody Marie Belcher. Amberly Dawn Helm. Tyler Neal. Evan Robert Judy. Benjamin Mitchell Embry. Jordan N. Bellamy. Jordan Orion Kaiser. David Chandler Wiley Folger. Nassar Al-Akabni. Joshua Wayne Parker. Ahmad Hassan Al-Ahmadi. Zakra Al-Assad. Fahad Al-Tamimi. Abdullah Hamid Al-Dakil. Marquita Chanel Knox. Stephen D. Cox Jr. Jin Lee. Carrie Lee Kelsey. Kyle Bathory. Charles G. Kao. Matthew Brady McGill. Nicholas Allen Delfino. Tyler T. Murphy. Gianna Jordan Campbell. Tyler J. Corenfloss. Jordan Jarrell Wallace. Amoral Levante Bennett. Zayad Abdulrahman Al-Sadoun. Kadia Atik Al-Kadia. Abdullah Mulabis Al-Otaibi. Mashur Abdullah Al-Sharif. Amanda Rose Cronkite. Khalid Jamal Al-Majid. Victoria Jane Emberton. Julie Ann Kelch. Richard Devon Smith. Corey N. Young, magna cum laude. Janet Elaine Smith. Caleb Wesley Baker. Michael Paul May. Osama Saad Al-Nazi. Saud Ibrahim Al-Sadan. Bader Abdurrahim Al-Amri. Simon Owen Holzer. Saeed Faris Al-Mazuri. Mohammed Abdullah Al-Mazuri. Hamdan Salem Al-Mazrui. Harmas Nasser Al-Mazuri. Yahya Abdullah Alhamda. Dean Matthew Ballard Danner, magna cum laude. Wesley Earl Boggs. Danielle Nicole McClurg. Ryan David Pates. Stephen James Bobeck, cum laude. Jeffrey T. Grady, cum laude. Jacob Ryan Crowder. Benjamin James Downing, magna cum laude. Saeed Mubarak Al-Hajri. Abdullah Mubarak Al-Hajri. Kusai Hadidi. Ali Faraj Almari. Mohammed Salem Almari. Bryson Darrell White Ending. Darrell. Turkey Al-Lotabi. Khaled Bin Omar. Abdulaziz Ahmed Al-Kirani. Marsha Kaylin Neal. Sarah Burgess. Kimberly Maureen Brunt. Courtney Nicole Euland. Jonathan Miller Scott, magna cum laude. Mariah Cherry. Jordan Adrian Fields.
I now ask all undergraduate degree candidates to please rise. By the authority vested in me by the Indiana State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you, including those in absentia, the appropriate degree, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Social Work, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. You may now shift your tassels to the left. Signifying conferral of degrees, and I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. Please be seated. I welcome each member of this class into the ranks of Indiana State University's loyal alumni. You are forever linked to your alma mater. From this day forward, your reputation will reflect upon Indiana State University, and the university's reputation will reflect upon you. I ask each of you to continue to actively promote and nurture your university wherever your paths may lead. Join your fellow ISU alumni in the joy that comes from contributing to the enhancement of your alma mater, Indiana State University, through active membership in the Alumni Association. I pledge to do all that I can to enhance the reputation of the university and ask that you, through your own accomplishments and loyalty, do the same. You have our best wishes for success and happiness throughout your lives.
Thus, we bring this ceremony to an end. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the wonderful music by the Wind Orchestra in the School of Music. Please join me in thanking them. I ask you now, ladies and gentlemen, particularly new graduates and ISU alumni in the audiences, to please stand and join in singing the university's alma mater, led by Will Buchanan. The words are printed in your program on the 4th page, back. Then please be seated for the recessional and remain seated until the stage participants have left the floor.
Out upon the swelling breezes, let our voices ring, as to thee, our alma mater, heartfelt praise we sing. Though the years to come may part us, friends and comrades true.